Welcome to Durabound Resin Suppliers. In this series of short videos, we're going to be running various tests to see if we can help everybody out within the resin bound industry. You see things on social media, people debating and arguing over, the mix has got a different colour, this has happened, that's happened, and various problems that people are coming across on a day-to-day basis. Hopefully today, these tests are going to gain some clarity and help everybody out. In this video, we're going to show you how to seamlessly repair a resin-bound driveway. There's various reasons why you may have to go back to repair the driveway. It could be cracked, a cat may have walked on it, the postman may have walked on it. There's various different reasons. So in this video, we're going to show you how to do that and create that seamless finish. Catching the edge of a trowel can sometimes be extremely hard to spot. Look at this photo example to show how deceiving this can be. What looks perfect from one end of the driveway looks completely different from the customer's perspective when they are sat looking out of their window. The first step when correcting a troweling issue is to tape off around the fault that you are about to correct. The idea behind the tape is to catch as much dust as we can from entering the pores of the system or sitting on the surface what we are breaking out. Dust is not our friend here when doing a correction, so getting a little OCD can be very advantageous. Now the area is being taped up and breaking out has begun. At this stage, don't get tempted to cut out using a still saw. Straight lines are very catching to the eye and the correction won't go well. Instead, taking more time using a hammer and chisel is going to get you the best results. An important tip here is to keep everything as random as possible. As you can see, Paul has chased out the area to a random shaped edge. We now meticulously clean any dust or debris away from the area with a hoover. Don't be tempted to wash the area. Hoovering it is key to a perfect finish. If you don't thoroughly hoover the project and then proceed to filling in the area with new resin, you will trap dust and small particles on the surrounding surface of the fresh resin. This will inevitably stand out and draw your eye to the correction area. You will now see Paul is now chiseling the resin wall at a downward angle, creating a small overhang at the surface of the system. This will help the new resin key into place and further aid a seamless finish. Remember the tip, random is best. And don't forget to finish your preparation work with a good clean. It is now time to fill in the fully prepared correction. Please be sure to do your due diligence before entering this stage. The blend you place back in must be an exact colour match. The same sizing ratio of stone and using the same aggregate brand is important to ensure that you get the best finish. You will notice as Paul starts to backfill the correction area, he is being cautious to not get the new mixture on the existing surface. This is important, so please take extra care at this stage. Less is more at this point, so fill the void with small amounts at a time. We are looking to fill the area just enough. Too much or too little will show in your end finish. Relax and take your time. With your trowel, you can now start to manipulate the fresh resin back into the correction area. Take your time at this stage. You really want to get it all knitted together nicely. Make sure you are pushing firmly with your trowel so you are getting a good correction. Remember, getting the correction right is not just about not seeing the correction, it is also to make sure it is solid and it's going to last. Once troweled into place, you may find that you will need to add more of the mix to get it flush. If you see that a little more of the mix is needed, apply it in small increments, as it's easier to add in than it is to take out. Keep repeating this process, adding and troweling in until you are happy that the correction area is full and flush. This may take a little patience, but sticking to the task and working the material in properly will get you the best results. Once you are happy with this stage and you have the new resin part troweled, you will need to take an heavy object to tamp down and compact the new resin. We have found a lump hammer pretty good for this job. The gentle tampering makes sure the new resin is tight and compact, and the downward tampering motion will help to push the resin into the overhang that we created earlier. Once finishing the tampering process, it is likely that you'll need to apply a little bit more of the mixture before adding the finishing touches. To finish the project, you will now trowel the area from all directions, knitting together and closing off the stone. Once complete, there you have it, an amazing seamless correction, brought to you from the wealth of knowledge from Durabound Resin Suppliers. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and become a part of the vibrant community of resin-bound installers. Get ready to be inspired, educated, and entertained as we share expert tips, step-by-step tutorials, and showcase stunning resin-bound installations. Don't miss out on the latest trends, techniques, and industry insights. Hit that subscribe button now and join our ever-growing family of resin-bound enthusiasts. Visit our website now for free next-day delivery at duraboundltd.co.uk.